Today we're going to talk about a service available in BV-BRC where you can take a mixed sample and isolate out bacterial and viral genomes from it. This service is the Metagenomic Binning service, and it includes assembly and annotation, although you can also just do annotation if you have assembled contigs. For the example that we're going to use, we're going to take a sample from this study where there are a number of read samples in SRA, each taken from someone who had an orthotic replacement, meaning replaced shoulder or hip or knee, perhaps, ankle, finger joints, and they got an infection. This can be serious in these kind of patients, and generally the orthotic device has to be removed and you treat the infection before it can be replaced. It's a great study if you want to read it. So the pipeline at BV-BRC was developed by Perello et al. At Argonne National Lab, and this is the publication for it. And this is the flow of the metagenomic binning pipeline. You can start with reads, or you can start with contigs. And so it just basically shows you going through the assembly process to the contigs and then blasting them against reference sets and assigning references from the current genomes. And then once you get them into different bins, once the contigs are binned, they're looking for 12mers, which is a k-mer that's 12 nucleotides long initially, to bin these contigs. And then further, they look at 50mers that are unique to different genomes to try to further place those contigs. And then at that point, they decide, are they bacterial or non-bacterial? If they're bacterial, they go into BV-BRC bacterial annotation pipeline. And once they are post-processed, you get this final bin. If they're non-bacterial, and this doesn't mean fungal or apicomplexan or other pathogens, it means viral, okay? We don't handle those other things. Those go through check V to try to determine what they are, and then the BV-BRC annotation service, and then you have the final viral bins. So going in a little more deeply, there are two different assembly algorithms that can be used in this service, megahit or megaspades, and you can just leave it at auto and let it decide. Another thing that you can do that I've had some luck with, especially when I'm looking at a hybrid assembly, I go to the assembly pipeline and assemble the genomes there that's got, for the hybrid part, long and short reads, I'd use Canoe or Fly or Unicycler to do that and then submit the contigs here. And then once you have the assembly in place, you want to annotate it. And our annotation pipelines, RAS-TK is one of them. That's the one we use for bacteria. And those are used for every single bacterial genome in BV-BRC, the public ones as well as your private ones. It is determined that the metagenomic sample has viruses in it. Vigor4 is used for some viral families. MAT peptide is used for others. And if we don't have an annotation pipeline for some of those viral families, it will just give you the contigs. And so this is what the binning service landing page looks like. So in our next video, we're going to start submitting a job. I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.